all right.
Yes.
Yes.
Got it started the way we're supposed to get it started. Now it's time to keep it moving. You ready to keep it moving, Furman Patterson?
I'm ready to keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Let's bring up this brass band. Y'all ready for it, brass band? Come on, I know you're going to join in and
Ain't
be some
nothing like a
instruments of your
brass
own.
band to start things off, right? All right. I hope you're having a good time. We got plenty of music for you today, and it's all free. That's the best part of it all, folks. And so while they get into place, we're going to talk about why we're having this celebration today. This is DC Emancipation Day, and it's still important to celebrate it each year because this was a very important point in history. This is when people were freed. And you think about one time when people owned other people, and then to DC, this day, this was when people gained their freedom. So we're talking about values, how you value freedom, how DC residents value the life that they have.
That's right, and the beautiful irony that we are holding this event, of course, at Freedom Plaza.
At Freedom
Makes
Plaza.
such perfect sense. Pull out your devices. I see a lot of you are already snapping it up on your cell phones. Text your friends. Call somebody. Tell them we got something going on in D.C. that's absolutely free today, all day long. We've got free entertainment, so many celebrities that you see on TV, that you hear on the radio, and they will be on this stage. Everyone from the DMV zone, Johnny Gill, to some of the Real Housewives of Potomac. We've got some DC Go-Go, and you know we love some DC Go-Go. Oh, yeah. I think Beck is going to hold it down a little bit for a little while.
Definitely.
And, of course, Rare Essence is going to be in the house.
Yes. And Carolyn Malachi, my girl.
And Carolyn Malachi, that's right.
Yeah.
And anytime there's some go-go, you know, I'm liable to go and jump on the congas or something, so we'll see.
So, folks, I want to see you dancing because I see you along the sidelines doing your little shimmy. But we want you to dance and have a good time today because this is DC Emancipation Day concert. It's all free and it's all jamming all day long.
All day long. Y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
All right, let's get this thing going. That's right, love. I love you, too.
Chuck, baby. Little bit Chuck, baby. Together, let's go!
With the one and only, the amazing Ana Malago.
Very
Thank you
talented,
so
yes.
much for being with us. You're going to be performing very soon, but we wanted our chance to talk to you first. And for people out there who aren't familiar with what you do, because you really do a little bit of everything, so describe for us your art form.
Well, thank you so much for the interview and inviting me here. I do almost every part of performing arts. So I'm a poet, spoken word artist, comedian, storyteller, singer, songwriter, and also an African dancer. I put all my work together to mostly talk about social justice. So that's my aim, so that I can also educate and entertain people about my continent, Africa, but also social justice. Yeah.
Right. And Ana, you know, today is such an important celebration in the district in Washington, D.C. So tell me what it means for you personally to be able to be here, be a part of it, and to perform for the people here in Washington, D.C.
I'm blessed really to be invited as an immigrant to be here, number one. And then for emancipation, it's big because for me, when our enslaved Africans came to this country, they really suffered. And to be part of that remembrance and knowing how far we've come is a blessing to come here and represent my ancestors as an African in America. So for me, I'm so blessed to have this opportunity.
Well, there's so many more acts here today, and we have a lot of performances. We're going to be looking forward to seeing you soon. So make sure you stay tuned here. Now back to the stage.
Thank you so much.
Now, I know you guys heard some Chuck Brown up in there. I know you heard that, right? There you go. There you go. Folks, thanks so much for coming out again. I'm Furman Patterson with my co-host of the 202, Miss Michelle Wright.
Can't get no righter.
And we really want to give a big shout out to the Office of Cable Television, Film, Music, and Entertainment,
Yes.
who is covering this event. You know, and not only that, but all of the shows on the channel on DCN, you can catch music like this. You
Yes.
can catch all kinds of artists. We focus on local artists, so all those independent artists, they get to shine on DCN. So check out The Sound, check out We Are Washington, and of course, check out the 202.
And of course, not only local talent, but you'll see some amazing national talent as well, and perhaps international, as a matter of fact. I really wanted to acknowledge a couple of very important people in the house. Our Honorable Mayor Muriel Bowser is here. Please, a round of applause.
Let's give a big hand for Muriel Bowser.
And of course, our awesome director of OCTFME, Director Angie Gates, is in the house.
All right. All right, so we have another artist coming up now.
Oh, you ready?
When you talk about an R&B singer, a soul singer, usually talking about some old soul.
Yes.
But this young guy,
Yeah, he's very young. And I know a lot of you already possess headphones, Beats by Dre. Well, he's in the Dr. Dre camp, as a matter of fact. He's here with his brother. He was born in August. He's a Leo, just like DJ Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Cam Anthony and his brother, Young Uno.
give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it back for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. Okay. I was born by the river in a little tent, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Thank you very much. All right, so this is my original song, and I'm coming here to have fun, so I hope you're ready to have fun with me. How can I forgive you? You lie to me all of the time. You say that you die for me and that you'll always be mine. How can I forgive? 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 You lie to me all of the time. You say that you're down for me and that you'll always be mine. How can I forgive? How can I forgive? How can I forgive? How can I forgive? You lie to me all of the time. Give this thing another try, I won't do. Putting all of this behind, I won't do. Listen to another lie, ain't no excuse. Why you had to prove me wrong? Why you had to do me so wrong? Tell me what that you don't know. Oh, I heard it all before. Oh, now you back to that line to me. And that ain't gonna help that you're crying to me. Anything you ask, I ain't mind doing. Oh, was I stupid? Oh, was I stupid? Showed your true colors, I was blind to it. You said I was the only one you was so certain. What did I possibly do to deserve this? Was it all worth it? I thought things was working. We had it all, it was perfect. I can't admit that it hurt it so. How can I forgive? You lie to me all of the time. You say that you're down for me and that you'll always be mine. How can I forgive? 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 Yeah. She lied to me all of the time. You say that you're down for me and that you'll always be mine. How can I forgive? How can I forgive? How can I forgive? How can I forgive?
Pity the fool in me. Gave my all indeed. Yeah. wanted jewelry. Anything the world could see. Anything the world could see. Yeah, yeah. If I never, ever, ever, ever fell for you, you know my life been parallel to hell to you, girl. Yeah. But she lied to me all of the time. Lied to me all of the time. Damn, her love was a crime. Hey. So, how can he forgive you? You lied to him, girl. What did he possibly do to deserve it?
Was it all worth it?
I thought things was working.
We had it all, it was
Perfect. I can admit that it hurted, so
I cannot forgive you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You lie to me all of the time.
Lie to him all of the time.
You say that you're down for me and that you'll always be mine. I cannot forgive.
How can he forgive you?
I cannot forgive. I cannot forgive. I cannot forgive. I cannot forgive you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You lie to me all of the time.
Lie to you all of the time.
You say that you're down for me and that you'll always be mine. I cannot forgive.
How can he forgive you?
I cannot forgive you.
Yeah.
I cannot forgive you.
You lie to me all of the time.
Lie to me all of the time. You lie to me all of the time.
Furman and Michelle here with MC Light.
Well, no, not just MC Light. The amazing,
The amazing.
the legendary MC Light. Hi, Light.
Hello, good morning, or afternoon, or whatever time it is. Hello.
This is my friend, but you know what? She gets so much more voiceover work than I do. MC Light does.
Oh, really?
I don't know that that's clear. They've actually started casting people that are MC Light sound-alikes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's funny, huh?
Yeah, oh, well, see.
Well, they know where to come to get the
Share with everyone some of the shows that you do voiceovers for.
Oh goodness. Well, it's a combination of shows as well as, corporate stuff. So the BET Awards, the BET Vegas Sports Awards. I have done the Hip Hop Awards. I think I did that once, but I've been doing the BET Awards now. If they invite me back again, it'll be 10 years this year.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then, of course, AT&T, Tide, McDonald's, Pepsi. I mean, all of the commercials. Yeah.
Wow,
They
you
want
get
you
'em all.
because you're so fabulous. But
Thank you.
I mean, I'm in awe. It's like, how do you keep all that fabulosity going?
Y'all just making up words. Okay. I just try to drink a lot of water. I've been on a couple of planes already today. So just getting the proper rest so I can make sense when I'm talking. And that's about it.
Why was it important for you to do this event today?
Well, first off, Jamie Foster.
Yes.
When she calls, you definitely must pay attention. And of course, this is representation of a great time. I just had a talk with the mayor, and she really explained to me in her own words what this day is truly about. And yes, emancipation. It's time. Why wouldn't it be for this area? Well, it just
Absolutely.
would make sense that there would be a state.
Absolutely. And like, you are in the DC area quite often. What are some of your favorite things that you like about DC?
Oh goodness, I'm sorry. The people. It's Chocolate City, I live in Los Angeles. I love the weather, but here, I get to see my folks every corner that I turn. And it's I should say it's a cultural blend of many ethnicities, and that's what I love. I think LA can be a little segregated at times. You got to go here, there, and in between. But here, everyone is everywhere, and it's love.
What are some of your favorite places to visit? It could be a restaurant, it could be shopping, it could be sightseeing. What's your favorite place to visit in Washington?
Oh goodness, you know what? I never get honed in onto one spot. You do have a couple of restaurants that I enjoy. Is it Ocean
Air.
That one, and then it's Ocean Prime, and then it's quite a few of those. I love the museum, the new museum up, the African American museum. I've walked it a few times, and I always see and learn something new.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, and do you take mambo sauce back to LA with you?
I'm unfamiliar with what mambo sauce is.
Mambo sauce goes with chicken. It goes with DC. It is so DC.
Chicken.
No?
Sorry.
Okay, mambo sauce goes with anything like.
Okay, I eat meat. Can I put it on some meat? No, no.
Yes, you can. We'll get you some.
Okay.
Tell us about some of the projects you're working on right now, if you can.
Well, of course, you know, the foundation is always going. It never stops. Hip Hop Sisters Foundation. We give away scholarships. We do a financial literacy, many different aspects to our financial empowerment component, which is financial literacy. We do women wealth and relationships. We do wealth experience down in Miami once a year, where women come from all over the world, and for 3 days we're in it deep with just empowering these women to be bigger, better, brighter, and go back to their families and make better communities. We also have the new record coming out, Spotlight. Get the app, the MC Light app.
Nice.
Acting, so I'm floating all around doing some different
really?
guest appearances.
Do you have a role coming up soon?
Yes, I actually, I just left it to come here to do this, and I'll go back. But Queen of the South, I'm doing something on that show.
Nice. Nice.
And there's a new show Irv Gotti is doing. I play a detective. So I'm having fun.
A detective.
Yeah.
What kind of research did you do for that?
You know what? I just watched a lot of TV.
Do you get to carry a gun?
I do. I don't use it, but I get to carry it. It's part of the uniform.
Has acting always been something that you wanted to pursue?
Absolutely. Even before I wanted to rap, I wanted to act. I saw TV way before, you know, I heard my first rap song. So, yeah, I wanted to do it. I still want to do it all.
And it
you
sounds
can
like
do
you
it all.
are. You're doing a lot, almost
right.
doing it all.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by to talk to us. Thanks so much for performing today. All right. We're going to go back to the stage for more DC Emancipation Day concert.
MC Light.
All right, guys, how about Cam, Anthony, and Young Uno one more time? Give it up for them. How good were they, right? Tremendous. Well, we've got a lot more in store for you today. We have our next performer coming on stage. We just had the chance to talk to her on camera for our show, We Are Washington, so we want to make sure that you check that out. You can watch that.
Mondays at 6:30. Please check us out. We got a lot of good stuff from all over DC.
Right.
Obviously, we talked to Ana Malago. She's internationally known. You're going to love her performance. She performed for President Barack Obama's inaugural event. She travels the world, electrifying audiences. You're in for a real treat. But I know, and you're also looking forward to.
Well, we got a lot coming up today still. There's a lot of performers coming up. And am I allowed to be a little bit biased? Can I tell you what I'm looking forward to?
Go for it. You can be partial.
You know, Backyard Band's going to be here later. I'm looking forward to
Anybody
Backyard
else
Band.
excited about that? Yes, I think so. You're not alone. You're not the only one.
Well, you can also watch our shows on YouTube. You can check out all of the shows we've done and what we're going to be doing in the future at Entertain DC, so search for that. But today, we want to make sure that you guys share all your pictures, because there's a lot of you out there taking pictures. Join our conversation that we have going on, hashtag DC Emancipation Day. In fact, I'm going to take a picture of all of you right now, because you guys are a great crowd. You guys are a great crowd. So
Big
everybody,
smiles.
big smiles.
Show us some love.
All right.
All right, you guys look beautiful.
All right, so I'm going to share that, and I want you guys to do the same, okay?
But right now, please give it up for the one and the only internationally known Ana Malago. Thank you.
Everybody feeling good? My name is Ana Malago, and allow me to start by singing this Bob Marley song before I go to my spoken word. Oh, pirates, yes, they roll by, sold I to the merchant ships, minute as they took I from the bottomless pit. But my hands were made strong by the hands of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing this song of freedom? All I have to say, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing the song of freedom? 'Cause all I have to say, redemption song, redemption song. This is not funny that in the 21st century, where modernization has taken place and the world has become a global village, the rich are getting richer and the poorer are getting poorer. They say they were civilizing us from our uncivilized ways. They say they were modernizing us from our primitive ways. But somewhere in Africa and Haiti, they are burying us in mass graves. Somewhere in Asia, our children are feeding on trash. Somewhere in Europe, our women are being abused. And somewhere here in America, our men are languishing in jails. When will the blood of Patrice Lumumba come and heal our land? For our children are taught to kill and our women are being abused. When will the blood of Tom Mboya come and set us free? For our leaders have become so corrupt, obsessed by power and greed. When will the blood of Mahatma Gandhi come and satisfy us? For the disparity gap is definitely widening. When will the blood of JFK come and unify us? For we have become so divided, like water and oil, spewing hatred every time we speak. When will the blood of Martin Luther King Jr. come and bring us justice? For injustice is being celebrated and justice is being shunned. I cry for justice because without justice there is no peace. I celebrate mortality, for death seems to be the only consoler for the meek and the weak. And injustice anywhere is threat to justice everywhere. And those who lose their lives for justice, they will gain it. And those who gain their lives for injustice, they will lose it. For what goes up, I say, must come down. I say, what goes up must come down. And until you do right by me, until they do right by you, until they do right by us, nothing good is gonna come to them. Thank you.
Furman and Michelle here
Yes.
standing by. So much talent. So much talent.
I know it. Cam Anthony and his brother, Young Uno.
Yes.
You guys were amazing on that stage.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How many times has this been that you've been in D.C.?
This is about my 4th time, I believe. I came here a couple years ago for the White House Easter egg roll, and then I came here the next year for the White House Easter egg roll. So yeah.
And this is, of course, one of your favorite cities now, yes?
Yes, definitely. It's pretty cool.
What do you think about the DC audiences?
I love the DC audience. They really energetic. They cheered us on. Everything was great.
Everybody's so soulful. I know that's a weird thing to say, but everybody is really soulful. Everybody
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Well, you're one to say something that's so soulful because you have so much soul to be so young. Where do you get that from?
I think I get it from my grandfather because he was a singer also, and then my mother's a singer. So, and then I grew up on we grew up on a lot of soul music. So, I mean, I guess it's like supposed to happen. I don't know.
It was just a path that we was going with the music that we were around,
Right.
the culture that we're really rooted. Church.
Yes.
It really
Church
got
is a
us-
big one, yeah.
It's a big, like I don't even.
It has
know
a
the
big
word.
impact,
Big
yeah.
impact in our music and our lives.
Right.
And a lot of people want to know what it's like to work with the amazing producer, Dr. Dre. And of course, he has
yes.
Anderson .Paak, but you have joined Anderson .Paak on Dr. Dre's Aftermath label.
Yes. Dre's pretty cool. He's very, like, you can tell that he's very creative, and you can see him when you see him working. It's, you know, it's like, first of all, I'm in awe just watching Dr. Dre make some crazy music, and then creating with him is like a great, like, building our relationship is pretty dope. So it's really fun. Yeah.
What's it like, brothers working together on stage?
It's we already have chemistry because we love each other as brothers, and then just like our musical creativity and
creative minds.
our energy, it just clicks.
And then we
Clicks.
feed off of each other
we
anyway.
feed off each
So
other
it's like,
energy. Yeah,
we
if
hype
I
each
can't
other
do
up.
it, he hypes me up, and
Right.
then if automatically I feel like I can do anything. So
Right.
it's great.
Yeah.
I love it. And even on Family Chill Time, you guys are probably creating and singing and performing together.
Yeah, pretty much. I just got, what is it called, Launch Key Pro?
Yeah, launch key.
That it's for like studio type thing, and we make beats on there all the time, and we
Yeah.
create music on that. So, I mean, I guess it's not really a job. It's just
It's
fun.
just
It's
fun,
just
yeah.
hobby, or not even a hobby. No, it's just fun.
It's our passion, so
Right.
it's fun. Yeah.
Lifelong dream.
Well, you
All
guys have
right.
got a long stratosphere ahead of you. You guys got so
Lots
much
of
talent.
Thank you for talking
thank
with
you.
us. Thank you for putting on a great show. We're going to go back to the stage now and hear what's up. Furman and Michelle here with Carolyn Malachi. I mean, every time you perform, I'm amazed. It just gets better and better.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I love seeing it. As soon as I saw this sister, I screamed, "Ah!"
It's such a friend.
Oh, you are
true
too.
friend.
Yes, yes, indeed, and you are. Carolyn, I was sharing with Furman a little bit earlier that one time I missed an opportunity to come on stage with you doing that song "It's All Right" at the Kennedy Center. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Can we
Oh,
put
that
that
must've been
together again
amazing.
for like the 202 show?
Like right now, though. Right now, exclusive.
Maybe not now, but eventually soon.
You gotta warm up. I know.
Yes, yes. No, not really. But you've been doing your thing all over, not only all over America, but all over the world. Yes.
Yes. It's
Tell us where you've been.
So recently I've been to Taiwan, China, Papua New Guinea, Jamaica, Barbados, St. Lucia, Grenada, South Africa, and the list goes on.
Man, amazing.
And Haiti, Haiti. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that must be nice. Yeah. Now, I'm going to shamelessly plug the sound because you've been on the sound on DCN. Amazing performance, and you're going to be coming back on there soon. But, you know, I'm always amazed that you do so many different types of music. It's hard to put you in any one category.
Yeah, I mean, music is air. It's always flowing. It's always moving, and it's supposed to move the people. And I don't think stagnant air is good for anybody. So
Tell us about the latest project.
Yeah, so I'm actually working on a summer project for my people. I released a project in December called Rise, Story 1. It's the first part of a 3-album trilogy, so part 2 will be out this summer.
Well, what made you do trilogy? What made you do things like that?
I have just a lot of music in my head, and I wanted to put a substantial body of work out into the world, one that will live on for a little bit, because I want to do other things like, teach and family maybe, and all that kinds of stuff. So I just, I think for me, it's more of like a capstone project, so I can take a little bit of a break from performing and recording and just live life a little bit and then write from a new phase of my life. I'm excited about that.
Now, you talk about taking a break. When you're not busy traveling, you're not busy working, what do you like to do here in D.C. in the nation's capital? What are your favorite things?
I like to go to Ari's Diner on Sundays and play chess
Nice.
on my phone with my boo. That's what I enjoy.
Love it. We love Carolyn Malachi.
Love her. Always.
She is all right with me.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us. Thanks so much for performing.
Y'all are family. Thank
All right. We're going to go back to the stage to hear the sound.
So let me say, this lady coming to the stage, I love her. She is a Grammy-nominated artist. She is definitely a strong black independent woman.
Yeah.
All my strong independent ladies, can you please make some noise out here today? She has hit stages like the Kennedy Center, stages like the Staples Center in Los Angeles.
What?
Stages in other countries.
Let them know, Rico. Let them
Can I
know.
tell you, she wears an afro like no other lady
sir.
can.
Give it up for the afro. Yes, Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you make some noise for our very own and world-renowned Carolyn Malachi?
DC, how y'all feeling today?
My life I has to fight.
Nah, I said DC, how y'all feeling today?
Hard times like yeah.
We feeling good.
Like yeah.
It's Emancipation Day. Hands in the air now. Let me see you go.
Go be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What's up, Chris? How you doing? Man, y'all so beautiful. How you feel? You feel all right? Let's sing this together.
Baby, don't you worry. We can sort your day out together. Come and lay your burdens down on my bed. Honeysuckle, primrose, lavender and you go well together. Let me rub your head and curl your toes. Yeah, let's do this together, DC. From the moment I get home, you should know it's gonna be. Come on. When I get home, we're gonna fight together. So it's gonna be alright. Well, alright. Bring it all to me, baby. Let me see you let go for a minute. You know what to me? Hate to see the world get you down for a minute. Yeah. Baby, let the radio play. I'm your favorite song today. Hurry up and let your head down. From the moment I get home, you should know that it's gonna gonna be alright. So if no one listens to you, I see y'all two-stepping. Hey, if someone's lying on you, they trying to make you weak, you can come to the gym with me. If you need someone on your team, you can play with me. What? I know you get down from Georgetown to Hosang. Make all of your melodies haunting. Mazotti, fly with you high on the airplane. Huh? You touch down, kiss ground, come my way. Now for them tests, you been true to me always. Some relaxers and bubble coats when I put my 4-point O's in my panties, yo. Now I rock a curly afro and I'm comfortable. Girlies with the camel toe, pop faster tools. They should blame it on the boogie, yo. Hit my radio, she got the mouth on ya. Super Ed stereo, louder than a woofer, stubborn than a teacher. Meet me at the bleachers, like we used to do in high school. You made waves, now they cease it. Want you like the choir, watch Dietrich. Hannibal Lecter, chick, nasty. Had a long day, just wanna put it past me. Cup of tea, you and me, lifestyle, Serena, play. So it's gonna be alright. And we're gonna fight the fight. Look, if you're standing next to a stranger, just turn and look at him. Look at your neighbor. Go on. Look at your neighbor. Say, neighbor, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. We gonna fight the fight. Stay good. Hey, hey.
Really excited to be with this next young man right here. He's just performed on stage. You saw him. Benjamin Gates, welcome and thank you for joining us. That was tremendous.
Thanks for having me. I'm grateful to be here.
So tell me how it feels to be a part of this celebration today and be performing in front of this crowd. Tell me what it's like to be out there for you.
It's a very welcoming crowd. It feels great to be out here performing today. Everyone showed a lot of love. I went out there and tried to show energy for the people, and I'm glad that they were receptive towards it, and that's all that I can ask for. This is the city of love.
Now, this young man's played all over the district at every place you can imagine, the Kennedy Center, right?
Yes, yes.
8th Street, we saw him at 8th Street this year. You're going to see him on the Sound this season, too, so we're looking forward to that.
And for people out there who are just getting familiar with you, describe your music, your style, what you do.
Okay, so as it is right now, I do a lot of covers, and that's taking music that's come out on the radio and putting a little style on it, a little bit of my style on it, and just giving it a spin. Right now, I'm actually working on a project, my first solo project that's going to incorporate a lot of jazz, a lot of hip hop, and a lot of other genres that I've been fond of over the years. I'm experimenting with them right now, and I think you're really going to enjoy where the cello fits in on that project.
Well, that's definitely something to look forward to.
Absolutely. And that was really the performance you had, very unique. Tell me what inspired you to pick up the instrument and learn it, and what type of musical inspirations did you have growing up?
Okay. I had a lot of different inspirations growing up, like Serge Tankian from System of a Down, Buckethead, who replaced Slash from Guns N' Roses, Wu-Tang Clan, and it's like they even mixed and made a Chosen, which was very interesting. So just a lot of those different artists, and what I do is I love melodies, and I follow a lot of kick drums and bass lines, and that's what I usually look for when I'm listening to music. So it's just feeling the song and then putting what I feel should be on top of it.
When I was a young boy, about the age of 5, my mama sat down and told me you're the greatest thing alive. Now I'm a grown man, way past 21, y'all. And believe me, lady, I can share me lots of fun. Come on, y'all, hey ladies, make some noise. Coochie man. I'm your hoochie coochie man. Hey, Cleezy, hey, Cleezy.
You know the man here, right?
Yeah, I see. The mayor is here.
So
You better act accordingly.
being as though the man's here, some of y'all better act like y'all got sense, because you know they ain't far away when the man's in the building.
Exactly.
Policeman is on the premises, y'all. What is he doing in here?
Come on, y'all.
I said the policeman is on the premises, y'all.
What is he doing in here? 87.
The policeman is
Yeah,
on the premises.
87.
What is he doing in here?
Class of 87.
Policeman on
86,
his
85,
premises.
88,
What the hell is he
89,
doing in
90.
here?
Come on.
Mojo at the candy store, making a fortune behind the door.
Yeah.
The cops ran in and then Joe ran out.
Come on.
Brother, the more he began to shout, run, Joe, run, Joe. Hey, the policeman at the door. Run, Joe, run, Joe. Hey, the man, he won't let me go.
Hey, ladies.
Run, Joe, run, Joe. Hey, the run as fast as
Where's
she
the
can.
fire?
Run, Joe, run, Joe. Hey, the policeman knows your plan. Got one he done to stand my bail. Don't wanna stay in this rotten jail. I'm the crucified by the fence, so you know they wanna find no evidence. When you get home, you got your bed. Call the doctor and you tie your head up. Ask your mama to live it alive. You know you gotta have a good alibi.
Come on.
Run, Joe, run, Joe. He's the policeman at the door.
A little louder.
Run, Joe, run, Joe. The man, he won't let me go.
I see you.
Run, Joe,
Are they getting up on their chairs now, Rico? I see y'all up here on their feet, Rico.
Run, Joe.
Keep it going.
Hold up, everybody, this.
We just been jamming.
Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is fun. Wait, what did I just do? Look, my back.
We are here with Paul Wharton,
Yes.
which is unusual because you're both a local celebrity. You interview celebrities. You're everything.
Well, I'm everything. I appreciate that coming from you because every time I turn on my TV, I see the 202 with Michelle Wright, and you are doing it, brother. I just absolutely love what you do. But you know what? You know what I love about being in DC?
What's that?
And why I will probably never leave here is because DC gives us the right as creative people to feel free from being jaded. Like
Yes.
jaded, like, oh, it's not cool to really try and go for your dream. You know, it's not New York, it's DC.
It
You
sure
can
is.
create something and make it happen here. And I see that happening with so many people.
Well, listen, you make DC so fabulous, and you just came from the wedding of someone fabulous. Tell us what's up. Tell us.
Well, I did. I tell you, I just came from the wedding of Omarosa. Now, I know what people say, you know, I do know, because I hear what people say. Omarosa and I have been best friends for 12 years. And I tell you, last year we had the roughest year of our friendship ever. We cursed each other out. We didn't speak to each other. We hung up on the phone on each other. I was a supporter of Hillary Clinton beyond. And I still am a very staunch Democrat. And so we are very different in a lot of ways. But in the end, what really lasts is love and friendship. So yeah, she just got married down the street. We had a great party. I took Sharice from where I was by Potomac as my date, and we had a great time.
Oh, fabulous. As he always is. Always is.
So we're
We
gonna
gotta-
get DC.
That's right. We got to go back to that stage, Vermin.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
All right.
DC in the house. Emancipation Day. We're here for a purpose. Here we go now. Hello, hello. We're here now. We're here now. You say it. Come on. Hello, hello. We're here now. We're here now. We're here now. Wheels up, time to fly with the Eagles. Never been no ordinary people. We the type to stay dry in the lane. Are you trying to maintain that water when they leave that water? Then we show. We speak less than we know. Cause we don't worry about haters. Cause we on top of the globe. Forget your judgment, your finger pointed. We appointed, we lead the moment. Everything we do always be the truth. So we gotta walk head high like, yeah, we always live this life to be big. Surviving all of this biz. Through the highs and lows. And if you don't know, homie, that's just how it is. We just wanna live, baby. Fingers up against all odds. We ain't here to judge. Time is short. We're just trying to get it all. Hello, hello. We're here now. We're here now.
may be reformed. It's okay. We need that. Fellas, when my hands go straight up in the sky, I need you to say, hey. All right, this ain't row your boat. I need you on your job. Ladies, gotta what, yo? Gotta get a roughneck. Here we go, hey! Fellas! Hey! Fellas! Gotta who? Gotta have a what? I gotta what, yo? I gotta what, yo? Fellas, where you at? I gotta what, yo? I need it in a rudder. I need a roughneck. I need to do with that attitude. I only need his fingers with a spoon. Car can I sagging, tempo dragging, frontin' in his ride with his homeboys bragging. Lying about the night, how we knocked the boots last night. But he's a roughneck. Sit outside, triple O ball D under the hood. I'm making noise with the boys up to no good. See low, over down low, cops come around so roughneck front like he got a gun. He will grin with a mouth full of gold teeth. Starting beef is how he spells relief. Acting like he don't care, but all I gotta do is keep a 911 and he'll be there. Right by my side with his roughneck tactic. Roughneck attitude, the roughneck. I gotta watch yo, fellas, where you at? I gotta watch yo. I gotta watch yo. I need it in the water, so I gotta get a roughneck. I gotta watch yo. I gotta watch yo. I gotta watch yo. I need it in the water, so I gotta get a roughneck. God bless y'all. Thank you very much. Emancipation Day to Mayor Jamie Foster Brown. Thank you for the invitation. I love y'all. God bless.
What's up, Khaleesi?
What you got?
I think I want to put these legs to work out here.
Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh. Let's see what y'all do. This featuring my man Frank Ski. You know this Frank Ski right here. Oh. Right here talking. All the shorties in the club. Let me see your chest. Back it up, drop it down. Let me see your chest. Get low, scrub. They can't drop it all the way. Don't hurt yourself. Push it up. But come on, nigga. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Shout out to the ladies who can still wobble. Those of you who can't, make sure you don't.
Turn Joe Class up. Give Joe Class some monitors, please. Big girl, back it up.
All I got is monitors.
Give Joe Class some monitors, please.
All I got is monitors. I need speakers. Back it up if you can drive, back it up. And if you can't, do not back it up today. We do not have universal health care for you if you
I'm
back
shaking
it
their
up.
boobies like Congo, man. I'm shaking the city like quakes. The haters blue in the face like Gonzo, cause I'm drinking the cake, so let's bake. I'm taking the game's mine. Y'all witness the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you whack raps, daylight saving time. I can dance, homie, on two-step. Y'all looking at something like a true player. A girl told me that a man that can dance might
I'm good right here. Can't they hear me out there?
Now I'm a lady, let me see it vibrate. And when it's over, you gon' need your vibrate back. Cause I'm a pro, make you bend your back load and a pound of real bad, just like.
Let's see you wobble, come on. They got it going over here. Yeah, they doing it over here. They even got the fellas over here. Look at this. This looks like a Black family reunion right here. Yeah. Get in there. Yeah, yeah. If you're not from the city, come learn this right quick. Hey, big girl, won't you back it up? Back it up. Hey, big girl, back it on up. Now, y'all get the kids out the way if the big girl is backing it up, though. But one of these children get hurt. Cause she needs to get it in tonight. Shout out to the fellas out here doing the dance. All right, fellas, show them.
Girl, wobble it, and I'ma gobble it. I say you move.
All right, they got it going on up here. If you want to learn to wobble, come up front.
The girl say my head like
yeah, this is like a Tom Joyner cruise right here. All right, we have some folks coming up from the DKN. Coming to the stage right now, ladies and gentlemen. Please give give some love. He hosts a sports show. Give it up for my man Chad Ricardo. Look at him, ladies. Ladies, look at him. He got a whole three-piece suit on and he light skinned and he got nice hair. Look at him. He's successful on Emancipation Day.
My people, first and foremost, before I introduce myself, want to go ahead and pay homage to this beautiful day. Are you all enjoying Emancipation Day? You know what, that right there, we're on about a 7 right there. We're on a 7 right there. We can get to a 10 out there. Are you all enjoying Emancipation Day? If you're enjoying that, definitely want to give a huge credit to Mayor Bowser, without which we probably would not be here today. Everybody, a huge round of applause. Give it up, give it up. Ton of tremendous talent. We're sharing the stage with the legendary MC Light. We got the legendary Joe Claire. One more round of applause for your host, Joe Claire. All right, Chad Ricardo of the Ricardo Report on DKN Sports. If you love sports, especially those in the city, please check in every Friday night at 8 p.m. Chad Ricardo of the Ricardo Report on DKN Sports. You all enjoy yourself.
Oh, come on, Chad Ricardo, ladies and gentlemen. Where you from, Chad? He's from here, too. He's from here. What part of here? We need the hood. He said, okay, well, Joe, I'm from Arlington, man. We don't really have hoods. My parents moved me to a yard back in the 80s, and we didn't have hoods, Joe. But I am straight out of the DMV. Chad Ricardo, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give him some love. Check his show out. It's called The Ricardo Report. And also, the name of the show is I Wish You Knew. The name of this show is called I Wish You Knew. Y'all give it up for the hosts. Oh, all of them are the hosts. My fault. I thought it was just one host. Y'all make some noise. Y'all introduce yourself.
How's everybody doing? My name's Zeppelin Tillman. I'm a host on I Wish You Knew.
Hi, my name is Janet Namkung, and I'm also on the show.
What's poppin', Northwest? What's up? I'm Waynika.
Hey, everybody. I'm Yasmin, a.k.a. Yazzie Speaks.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
All right, what's up? My name is Torrin L. Cooper. I'm the creator, the writer, and producer of the hit millennial show, I Wish You Knew. It's for millennials, by millennials, and we talk about everything you can think about. We talk about relationships and dating. We talk about politics, music. What else?
Microaggressions, selfie obsessions.
Right?
What's poppin' on social media? The voter suppression, anything that millennials you think we talking about, I'm sure we hitting it on that show for sure.
So make sure you all tune in 7:30 every Thursday. Make sure you tune in for millennials, by millennials, 7 o'clock on Thursdays. It's the best show, so check it out.
Also, thank you, and watch the show because you might see us fighting, and it's like a lot of fun to watch.
Man, y'all give him some love.
It's on DKN?
It's on DKN. It's the DKN network, man. Now approaching their 3rd season. It's for millennials, by millennials. And for some of the people out here, let me explain. We're not talking about a Mazda millennial. Some people need that clarification out here. Y'all see some of these people out here. We talking about an age group, a demographic. The millennials, and it's hosted by a group of young professionals. Congratulations to y'all, man. Y'all make some noise for them. Check them out. When does it come on again?
It's every Thursday at 7:30 on DKN. That's channel 99 if you got Verizon, channel 12 if you have Comcast, and channel 18 if you got RCN.
99, 12, and 18. Boom, 7:30 Thursdays. Check them out. Y'all give them some love, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you.
We are so excited to have with us Charisse Jordan of the Real Housewives of Potomac. We're very excited about the show. I know it just got underway. Tell me a little bit about what it's like to be on a reality show that's so well known. The Real Housewives franchise is so popular on Bravo. Tell me what it's like.
Well, you know, it's a little surreal. You know, I have to pinch myself every day like I'm really on a Housewives brand, you know. But it's been an experience. Last year, I don't know if you watched the last season, but last season I was going through a lot in my marriage. It was all new. And so coming into season 2, I've accepted the fact that it's not going to work. and dealing with the realities that face, going through a divorce.
And that's a lot to have out there. I mean, is that ever a challenge to know, like, do you want to keep anything to yourself, or do you feel like it's a reality show? Let me just be as real as possible.
I think there's some things, of course, that maybe there's things I would keep to myself, but overall, I think that when you do reality TV, you sort of have a platform. When we have a platform, for me, it's to help other people. And unfortunately, a lot of people are going through divorce. So I have that women coming up to me, sharing their stories with me. I kind of feel like Dr. Ruth. And I'm like, even though if you saw the first season, I didn't do well. So I don't know that I could be a Dr. Ruth, but just to be able to be a motivation for women who are going through this new transition in life and empowering them and giving them, good spirits and hope. It's the start of a new life, and you have to look at it like that. So, unfortunately, the marriage is over, but guess what? Your life just begins again.
So this season just got underway, but what sort of things can you tell us a little bit about what we can expect to see on the show a little bit this season?
Give us something.
Tell us a little bit.
I'll tell you, because no one's here. I'm the first one here, so I'll just tell you.
Speak for all of them.
What's going on right now? Last week, my friend
I like how you
my friend of me decided to tell the world that I told her that I cheated on my husband, which I never did, but that's what she said. So we're going back and forth on the show. We don't like each other. Probably me more not liking her than she not liking me, But so you have that stuff going on. For me, it was a little difficult because it was a very sensitive issue. And when you're going through the divorce, last thing you want people to think is, oh, she's cheating on her husband and all that stuff. But this is the show, and that's how they want to,
And drama is such a big part of the Real Housewives franchise. It's kind of, driven by a lot of drama. Do you ever feel like, and I will admit, I love all the Real Housewives. I watch it. I'm a fan. But do you ever feel like sometimes it gives women maybe a bad reputation because there's so much fighting and sometimes it gets kind of nasty? Do you ever worry that it's presenting maybe not the best image for women?
I will tell you about myself. The thing that I regret the most is when I'm cursing all the time. And in my normal language, I don't curse like that. I really don't. But
It's
I
just
get
the cameras. Brings it out.
so upset. No, I'm literally, when you see me upset, I'm really upset. And whatever's going on, it's not scripted for me. For some people, they may come on set and say, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But for me, it's not scripted.
It's real. You can tell us that right now. This is actually real stuff.
For me, it's very real. It's very emotion. So I'm like so upset because unfortunately, we're dealing with my family.
Yeah.
And I have children.
So
and
that's
my
not
children
something
have to
you
go
want
to school and all that stuff. So I am livid.
That's a lot of emotion.
And then I'm cursing like a sailor. I don't like that because when I first started to do this, one thing I did not want to do was to have those foul languages, and I wanted to be a role model. But unfortunately,
we beep them out though, and we forgive you, and we definitely will be watching.
Yes,
we
we will
enjoy
be
the
watching.
drama, and thank you so much for.
It's fun. It's a fun
Good.
ride. It's a fun ride.
We'll be watching. Thanks so much. We're going to go back to the stage for Rare Essence.
What's up? I had party over here, yo. Hey, here we go again. Another jam. Come on. Say jam, jam. Say jam, jam. Hey, I'm not putting it in the pocket. Let's knock it, knock it. Ow. Ow.
with you. Yeah, just rock it up. Oh, much love. I see some faces I ain't seen in 40 years, baby. But let's go, y'all. Ladies, turn it up.
Stage with someone we love. Johnny Gill is home. Hi, Johnny.
I am home. Guess who's coming to dinner?
DC's own hometown superstar.
Oh, thank you. I'm nobody.
Oh, you are somebody. One of the reasons I love events like this, and we're here for DC Emancipation Day, is we get to catch up with a lot of old friends. How does it feel to be home? And have you seen a lot of people since you've been home that you've been?
It feels great. Always great to be home. But I haven't seen a lot of people because I've been with mommy, so I've been just dealing with that. But it's always good to be home. Yeah.
Some family time.
Absolutely. So
now you've been doing a lot of things. You're doing music, and you've been doing stage too. Tell us about the stage.
Oh God, it's just been. We just finished last weekend the In It to Win It tour with myself, Uncle Charlie, and Fantasia.
Oh yeah.
Getting ready to geared up for this new edition tour here, trying to get that situated, and we're just rocking, just keeping it going, having a good time, and enjoying it. Yeah.
How do you keep that fantastic voice in top shape like you do?
You know, I don't abuse it. I'm not a drinker. I'm not a user. I'll drink every now and then, but for the most part, it's just, you know, this is a gift that God has given, and you try to do what you have to do to take care of it. You know, and I respect that this is my tool, this is my instrument. So yeah.
And congratulations, so many people knowing you for the New Edition movie and everything, but we're so glad to have you here, Johnny Gill. Thank you.
Oh, it's definitely an honor to be here.
All right, back to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. That's right, this is her theme music. Y'all make some noise for Mayor Muriel Bowser. Oh boy. What y'all really want?
Supermodel, fresh out of Air magazine.
Happy Emancipation Day! Let's hear it for Joe Claire and DJ Rico. Give them a big round of applause. Listen, DC, I'm so glad to see you all. Isn't this one of the best days in Washington, D.C., DC Emancipation Day? Today we celebrate because back in 1862, we were the first territory anywhere in America to have African Americans free. The first. And we set the path for the entire nation the following year. Now today we focus on how we really get free. And we really get free when D.C. becomes the 51st state. We're Americans, we pay taxes, and we want 2 senators in that Capitol voting for us. So if you live in Maryland, tell your representatives and your senators. If you live in Virginia, you tell them free DC, and we're going to tell the whole nation. I want to thank all Washingtonians for your love and support. We're pushing our city forward, and we're focusing on how we can do it for more Washingtonians. So enjoy Emancipation Day, but I got to give a big shout out to my whole team because our staff at the Office of Cable Television, Motion Pictures, and Entertainment is putting DC entertainment on the map, right? So I want to thank Director Angie Gates. Give her a big round of applause. I want to thank all of our team that's pushing hard every single day for the best city in the world. God bless the District of Columbia.
Yeah. Thank you. One more time for our Mayor Muriel Bowser. Now go home, make a phone call, call somebody and tell them what we need to do for what she was talking about. Stop playing. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed pleasure. It is a joy to be doing what I'm doing right now. I don't really have to say much. Y'all make some noise for the Backyard Band.
got work to do, Tim.
I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honey chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you.
Hold down.
Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips.
Y'all ready?
Yes, I got some honey chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips.
Swan
Yes, I
Bond.
got some honey chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips.
They don't hear you.
Yes, I got some honey chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Do I do what you do when I do my love?
Hey, hold us out.
Furman and Michelle here with the incredibly talented Frenchie Davis.
We got her.
Yes, good to see both of you. How are you today?
Excellent. It's been years, and you have done so much amazing things since you left DC.
Yes, thank you. Been blessed to I've been celebrating almost 15 years doing Broadway now.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I did 4 years in Rent on Broadway. Got to play the fairy godmother in Cinderella.
All right.
Got to do Dreamgirls, all these shows, and I feel really lucky to have been able to make a living doing what I love. And it always is such a blessing to be in DC. It's home. It's my second home.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, a lot of fans first met you, of course, on American Idol.
Yes.
You know, thinking back to that day and looking at what you've done now, was that a good thing for you?
You know, I think everything works towards the greater good. And, I feel like life is like baking a cake. It's like you have all these ingredients, flour, butter, sugar, eggs. Individually, the ingredients may not always be that pleasant, but when you put them all together, you get this delicious cake. And that's kind of how life is, and I definitely have experienced my ups and downs, and my experience with Idol was not particularly all positive, but so much good came out of the experience in its entirety, and I think that's how you have to look at life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When are you back in the studio?
Hopefully very soon. Right now I'm working on a new play in New York at the Lynn Redgrave Theater. Once I'm finished with that, I will probably begin recording again. And I'm working on my master's degree.
Are you serious?
Oh,
Master's in
wow.
what?
I'm getting an MBA in music business.
All right.
That is
Right.
awesome.
In the hopes of being able to inspire other young artists and other performers, and just encourage young women, particularly, and help them know that even if you have a talent, even if you can sing or dance or act or dribble a ball, you still have to nurture that intellect, that intelligent side of yourself. And Black women, we're the givers of life. We're the creators of everything. And I don't think that we have to limit ourselves to just one thing. So I decided to go back to school and further my education.
Yeah.
I love it.
Now, we've seen you on stage. We know you're a powerhouse vocalist, but where do you get your inspiration for your music?
There are so many artists who've inspired me. My all-time favorite vocalist is Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh, wow.
And then I love Dinah Washington, and then of course Aretha and Whitney, may she rest in peace. Love Sylvester. And Freddie Mercury, he's my favorite white boy singer ever. Just an amazing vocalist. And I'm inspired by people who weren't afraid to live in their truth, and who committed themselves to always growing artistically and just being amazing.
All right. And anyone out there that you want to work with that you haven't yet?
Oh my God, so many.
Give us a couple of dream lists, a top 5.
Rob Marshall, I want to work with him. I don't know where the heck I was when he was casting Chicago, but I was doing Idol. Would love to work with Rob Marshall. I would love to work with any of the trap music producers. I love trap music. I actually have a piano version of Trap Queen that I do. So if Fetty Wap ever wants to collab on a song, let me know. And I had a bucket list of working with the director, Ken Page, who originated the role of Fats Waller in the Broadway show Ain't Misbehavin', and it looks like he and I are going to be working together this fall on a musical in Los Angeles.
All right.
So the bucket list is ever evolving, but those are the top people that I would love to.
I love that, Frenchie.
Yeah, we love to hear you sing. So we know you're going to be singing tonight. Can't wait.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for talking with us.
Thank y'all for
We're going to
having me.
swing
You're
back
welcome.
to the stage, see what's happening.
Some of y'all got married to that song. That might be good or bad. I don't know. Don't blame me. But if you know the words, I want to hear you sing along now. Here we go. Says, it's got to be real. Girl, I could. Y'all know about this. I know I'll never find, no, another. Sing the chorus, let me hear. This is, what is it, y'all? For the love of you. And this ring, it means I'll. This is, I will. And baby, this time, y'all know the second verse. Come on. Oh, I trust you. Oh, yes, I do, girl. And girl, you're not the kind of guy could easily charm. Come on now. 'Cause the meaning of love, what is it, DC? It's always shown to me when you're. Let me hear you now. This is, what is it? Let me hear it. For the love of you. And this ring, it means I'll always be true. This is, I will. And baby, this time, oh, it's gonna last. See, I don't wanna. Oh, baby, for the love of you. And you, baby, it means I'll always be true. This is, this time. Y'all remember the third verse? Third verse, let me hear it. I can say I never met a who's. Come on now. When I to sleep, I rest assured that you are right next to me. Raise your voice and say, listen. Let me hear you now. For the love of you. And this ring, it means I'll always be true. This is, I will. And baby, this time, y'all gotta sing a little bit louder. We gotta let Trump hear it down in Florida. Come on, let me hear you say. For the love of you. And this ring, what do you see? And this is, I will. And ooh, baby, this time. See, back in the day, we used to break it down. Y'all remember the breakdown? Break it down, come on. I should have your love. Come on now. So much love. Y'all ain't singing. Let me hear you come. Where you gonna come running to, ladies? I can't hear you. Where you gonna come running to now? Ladies, you give me sweet. Yeah. And with a woman like I don't. Why is that? Sing to me. 'Cause you're more than just one woman. You're blowing my mind. That's what you hear me say. All the way back in the back, wave your hands. For the love of you. And with this ring, I'll show you. All the way back there, say. is for the baby, yeah. And this time, come on, Angie, wave your hand, sing. It's for the lovers. And with this ring, I'll show you. I want to hear you, DC. For the baby, yeah. And this time, raise your voices. Let Trump hear it in Florida. Say, come on. It's for the lovers. And with this ring, I'll show you. Ooh, baby, it's for the in you, baby. Come on, this time we're gonna laugh.
Excited to have our next guest straight off the stage with the Backyard Band. You know him from The Wire, Slim Charles on The Wire, but he's also a big part of the go-go scene here in the district.
Indeed.
Big G, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful day today. You know, it's an
Thank you
awesome
so
time
much.
to be here. I got a lot of families out. It's just an awesome time today, man.
And how do you feel about being out here, a part of this celebration? You got a lot of love from the crowd out there today. How did it feel? And tell me what it meant to you.
It meant a lot, man. You know what I mean? We need to like really start doing stuff like this more. Bring all the cultures out. Just getting people aware of what's really going on with our city. The movement of how our city is getting better. So it's just an awesome time, man. The crowd was so, what they say, lit.
We got you. And what is it about go-go music, do you think, that is so DC? I mean, they're inseparable. And an event like this, which is all about Washington, D.C., coming together and celebrating, I mean, you really can't have an event like this without go-go music.
You gotta have our music because it started here. Just like New Orleans have their music, we have our own Georgia music. And the people love it. You can tell how the crowd came out. And when we got the playing, they just jumped in it. So it means a lot, and it's a beautiful time.
All right, now, we got go-go music, but we also know that you have some things going on. You're an actor, and you have a career going. So what are you getting into right now? What's coming up next for you? Tell me what you've been up to these days.
I just wrapped on a show called The Deuce in Brooklyn, New York, HBO. Nice. I just landed a new project that I'll be shooting in Seattle, Washington, called Prospect, and I'll be shooting that June 28th through July 10th. Also, I shot the movie Native in Louisiana, so they can look out for that. And it's pilot season, so I've been reading for a bunch of stuff. So cross your fingers and read it.
Wonderful, and that voice. You're hired.
Thank you so much, man.
All right, Big G in the Backyard Band. We got plenty more music coming up, so stay with us. Back to the main stage.
DC, give it up for Howard Hewitt.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I'm Snapchatting. Can y'all
Monique
say-
is Snapchatting.
Try
For
HOP.
Monique Snapchat.
Everybody say RHOP. Yes.
So we want to introduce ourselves again. My name is Giselle Bryant. This is
Monique Samuel.
and this is our newbie. This is the newbie of the
girl.
bunch.
My little sister. I'm Sharice Jackson Jordan, also known as Shasha.
And I'm Robin Dixon, and we are the cast of The Real Housewives of Potomac, airing on Bravo on Sundays at 9. Check us out tomorrow night. We represent for the DMV. What's up?
Only on Bravo.
Thanks, guys. All right, up next, we have Miss Frenchie Davis. She is a Howard alum, singer, actress, Grammy-nominated artist. She was on the second season of American Idol, and that was actually the season that I watched, and she tore that thing all the way down to the ground.
Yes,
and she
she
pulled that
did.
thing right back up. She is bad.
Wait, but do we have anybody out here from Howard? Anybody repping the HU?
There we go. There we
Oh,
go.
no, this time I'm really going now. Howard!
Okay, so definitely the Howard alums need to give Frenchie a whole lot of love. She was on Broadway in Rent, and y'all are going to be pleasantly surprised by all that she's about to bring to this stage right now. So y'all put y'all hands together for Miss Frenchie
Give it up
Davis.
for Frenchie.
Ooh, do that again. Give it up for my pianist, Eric Finland. He's a black man on the inside. When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always made you stand out in the crowd. But someone picked you from the bunch. One glance was all it took. Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me back in your heart now? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Now that I see you in arms, oh, trying to live without your love is a one long sleepless night. Let me show you, boy, that I know wrong from right. And every street I walk on, I leave tear stains on the ground. All for a boy that I didn't even want around. Baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me back in your heart now? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Now that I see you in arms, do it again. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me back in your heart now? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Now that I see you in arms, oh, baby, give me one more chance. Won't you please let me back in your heart now? And oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Now that I see you in arms, I want you back.
Furman and Michelle here with the Howard Hewitt.
What's up?
You know,
How's
man,
it?
you tore down the stage. Come
Man,
on.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. The audience was amazing. They were great. Yeah.
Howard, we know every single song. I don't care if it's your song, if it's Shalimar, we know every single song. We hardly gave you a chance to sing, and you sound amazing.
That's a beautiful thing, isn't it? I can take a rest while I'm up there. They can sing it. That'll be great. That's great.
You know, one of the things that I talk to artists about, I ask them how important it is to have a signature song. You have so many. How does that feel?
Well, see, like I said, that's a great problem to have. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's about the love that everybody has given through the years and gravitating towards the material. And you never know what's happening when you go in the studio. You just go in there and you do the best that you can do, and then hope that when you put it out there, people will dig it. People understand it. It'll be something that's close to them, because that's what the whole thing's about. It's like making music that helps people get through their day and through some hardships or whatever. Say Amen has ministered to me through the years. So like, you know, I was honored to be the vehicle that God chose to put that song in forth. Yeah.
Wow.
Now in DC, how often do you get down here?
DC, I come to DC pretty often because I do a lot of private things also now. So like, I might be here and y'all don't even know.
We can't let that happen too often.
In and out, yeah.
What do you like to do when you're here? What are some of your favorite places to go?
Well, you know, I like to go. I love museums. I got to go to the African American Museum. We put there's some Shalimar stuff in there. They got some stuff from me too. I don't know if they put it up, but they got it. So we'll see what's happening. I want to get in there at some point. I was supposed to come in September 17th, but when they had the thing for everybody that was in the museum. But I was booked up at that time. I couldn't make it.
Wow. Howard, any new projects you're working on you want to share with us?
I'm working on I'm pretty much finished with the new album. I actually put a single out about Valentine's Day, February 14th. A thing called A Love of My Own. Not a love of your own, not Average White Band. Love of your own is average, but it's a love of my own. All right? So, but you know, the project's pretty much done. I did some things. I did a couple of things with Leon Silvers, which is very cool. And Steve Russell from Troop, he did the song I did tonight, Better Guy. Steve Russell and I wrote that.
Fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What was your inspiration for this new music?
For the new music, inspiration was to get into the studio and get something done. That was my inspiration, really, for real, because it was, you know, I've just been having a good time. I've been doing I love performing. I'm a performing I've been a performing artist since I was 10 years old, so that's what I do. So I've just been having a good time going, you know, around the country, overseas. I do an overseas things with Jeffrey from Shalimar, me, Jeffrey, and Carolyn Griffey. We do Shalimar. In fact, we're over there on the 6th. I leave on the 16th, doing about 2.5 weeks over there with them. So I've just been having a good time doing that. So then I started listening to stuff that's on the radio, and well, not commercial radio.
Well, I got you. That's right. You know, I do the other thing too. So.
Okay, good. But I've heard a lot of good stuff. Stuff that's kind of inspiring, like the Kendrick Lamar stuff, the Ro James, Anderson .Paak. I love this stuff. So you know, it's like I said, it's time. I got the itch to get back in there again.
That's right. You got the inks, you got the chops, you got the everything, you got the talent. You're just amazing. Howard Hewitt, you always show me such love. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Fantastic.
much. Thank you. All right, God bless
Back
you.
to the stage.
I got all my ladies and I wear all my ladies out tonight. Make some noise. I said, where all my ladies at tonight? Make some noise. Oh, I wish I could come over there with y'all. Put on your red dress and step on your high heels and some of that sweet perfume. It sure smells good on you. Slide on your lipstick and let all your hair down. 'Cause baby, when you get through, I'm gonna show you, yeah. Tonight will be a special night, no matter where we go. And I'm supposed to be with you. I just wanna let it, I need everybody to put them up and wave them side to side and sing them with me. Sunlight. Oh, I wanna see y'all all the way back there in the back. I want hands up and I want you to wave them side to side. You sure looking good tonight. Hey, just like stepping out bedroom. Come on, yeah. I just wanna
Girl, you are so fine. I can't believe my eyes. And all that I wanna do, I wanna make love to you. Tonight will be a special night. Should have many more come. So I'm so proud to be with you. Shit is all right. Ladies, if it's all right tonight, let me hear you. Let me hear you say, yeah. Said all that I want you to do for me tonight, ladies. Said all that I want you to do for me tonight. Will you come on and go with me? Yeah. Will you come on and go with me? Will you come on and go with me? Go with me. Say it again, y'all. Say my. Say what? I said all that I want you to do for me. I said all that I want you to, all that I want you to do for me. I'm gonna sing. Oh, DC, I don't think you heard me. I said, my man. I wish I had a witness. I said, my man. My man. My man. My. Said you sure look good tonight. Y'all ready to go? I said, are y'all ready to go? Well, where all my party people at? Make some noise right now. I said, where my party people? Make some noise right now. All my party people, can y'all do me a favor, DC? I want everybody to put a hand up in the air for me like this, y'all. Everybody go. All my party people say. What you gonna be saying? man. I can't stop lying. You wish my good man. Say what? I work hard, feel your needs, give you a lesson. What is you? Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know I'm just in the bonus of road, yeah. We like sugar. This is the prepare to be stuck to you. The magic in my hand when I touch and rub you the right way. Apply with tenderness when I and rub you the right way. A light massage, a soft caress. Whenever I do I rub for happiness. Customer satisfaction is a guarantee. Shed for your pleasure. I'm only here to come on now. Come on now. So hold on and don't let go yet. Sure. You know what? Should I also get pleasure like I used to below? Here we go. Yeah. The magic in my hands when I touch and rub you the right way. Apply with tenderness when I and rub you the right way. The magic in my hands when I touch and rub